Hello, and welcome to Monster Hunter World. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I won't bore you with why. It has been a fairly long time, but, you know, I'm back, and let's get this new game going, shall we? So, I'm going to start from the beginning. Don't mind the test, 7-hour test of Monster Hunter there, just to check to see if everything works. I say that, I just really wanted to play the game, because, you know me, I love Monster Hunter, you should know that. If you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is FBDC. Been a while. I'm going to talk over this, because probably everyone's seen, you know, this whole thing going on. But yeah, it's been a while since I've last uploaded, probably 4 or 5 years, I want to say. But I'm back, starting this whole YouTube thing again as a hobby. You know, it was one of my favourite things to do back in day, when I was starting out, I guess. But it's been a while, I'm back with, in a sense, a new setup. As you can see, I have a camera going, following the trend of literally everyone on this platform at this point, for gaming-wise anyway. I thought I'd also give it a go. If people don't want the video and see my beautiful face, you can always let me know in the comments below and tell me to turn it off. But for now, it's going to stay on while we play this game and see my reactions. And a lot of people like the reactions, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, with audio and stuff, let me know how that goes as well. I'll obviously see it in the comments as well as the video itself. But yeah, you know, you can always tell me what you're what everyone's feeling and all that. And we'll continue. I wish I could skip this. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen this so many times, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It looks amazing, and it's a great introduction to the kind of like the world of Monster Hunter in a sense. I mean, let's be real. It's called Monster Hunter World. It's gonna introduce everything it can with the new aesthetic, going from, you know, some of the old ones, like obviously playing on the PlayStation Portable. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite kind of thing. That's definitely so it's not bad, but it still doesn't look as good as this game. I mean, if you look at them talking, it doesn't quite match up. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing. You probably can, but yeah, it doesn't really match up too well. But apart from that, you know, we'll continue a little bit and see how this goes anyway. I won't do too much customization on the character. But, you know, just a little bit, because we're all going to see the armor anyway. So, here we go. I'm going to start with a male, because, hello. We won't do too much, like I said. Probably, do we want to change anything? No, I might stick with the default, I think. Yeah, stick with the default. It's not too much to do. I will give it a beard, because I've grown one. So, let's go for facial hair. Let's see what we've got here. I think go for 13, a bit of a stubble going on, kind of similar. Don't apply this change, of course I do. Expressions, can't remember how. Preview, right, that's not the preview button. Do we want to go for that one? Is it expression 1? Expression 2? Oh, definitely expression 3 for that reaction. That's going to be what I do. Clothing, actually, do I want to do anything else? I'm absolutely fine with the way he looks, to be fair. Like, I'm not too fussed, really. It's all about the armor at the end of the day. Clothing, I don't have a preference either. I'm probably just going to go with number 1. Like I said, it's all about the armor. Don't know why I keep on changing the background, but, you know. Probably gonna go with 3. I mean, there's loads more, but I don't want to get into that. So, this is what I wanted to basically talk about. So they've added, I don't know if this is for the Iceborne DLC or whatever it's called, Guardian A+ armor is now set as default. This armor is recommended for all hunters, as it is loaded with parameters and skills that will let you go toe-to-toe with even the toughest monsters in low and high rank. Gives you the starting edge you need for hunting in the new world. So, this armor is incredible, and I don't kind of want to use it for this Let's Play as we go forward. If everyone doesn't mind, maybe I'll switch to it from time and time again. But I might just go with the leather armor, because when this game first came out, there was no Guardian A+ armor, so it was just literally kind of going through. And I know everyone can kind of do play this game with the Guardian A+, but I'd rather show off fighting the monsters and kind of progressing with what would have been there originally. So we'll stick with the default armor as being leather for now. Obviously, in the comments below, let me know if you don't mind, but we'll choose that. So for my name, it will be FBDC in uppercase, please. There we go, because that's who I am. FBDC, is this your name? Yes, it is, and that is okay. Palico, right. So let's go with one I like the most here. Apply the changes. No, so we're going to apply the changes. There we go. Fur, I'm absolutely fine with. Pattern, fine with as well. We'll go with those eyes, I think, for now. Yeah, everything's absolutely fine. Kind of like 3. I'm doing this quite quickly to get into the gameplay for now. Obviously, this is the first episode. You don't really want to be chilling on the customization screen for too long. Like 3, that's fine. Clothing is absolutely fine, doesn't matter. Voice is absolutely fine as well. And, you know, default armor, that's obviously going to change, so that doesn't matter. To go with Freedom Unite, I'm going to call this guy Leon. As well, it was spelled in Freedom Unite, so we'll go with that. Thank you very much. Right, so this is the character. Oh, it's been a long time coming. So let's get into the game. I say we're already in it. We're already playing it. But now we have a character, so it technically counts as me playing the game. There we are. Me and my leather armor, which, to be fair, I really like the look of. Like, compared to the Guardian Plus, whatever, I prefer this one. Just because it looks good. And it looks like a proper set of armor. And like I said, obviously, I'll go on about it again. But if anyone doesn't mind me using it, I'll probably use it for other quests, because I think you can still acquire it. I think via like purchasing it in the shop or something. Not too fussed really, but I'd like to use the leather armor, because then at least it kind of forces me, in a sense, to kind of work my way through the monsters, acquiring their armor sets and acquiring new weapons and all that stuff, just to, you know, make it a bit more fresh and not stick with the same one. So,
have you sat down with your partner?
In Freedom Unite, I did kind of like, how did I do it? So every mission, I would change the weapon I used, because it just added a bit more variety. I'll probably do the same in this, but probably not for the first few episodes as we get into it and kind of progress a little bit more. But then I'll probably just kind of go between each weapon and just change it up, so it's not always using like a long sword or a great sword or, you know, a hammer and all that stuff. Even though we will probably be using the hammer for a few episodes, since that is my main, and I'll use that to get into kind of like the feel of it and get used to everything. So obviously this is the start. We're seeing obviously kind of, in a sense, the catalyst of being on, I guess, the island, or the place that we'll actually be, you know, spending the rest of this game on. Obviously it's not going to be plain sailing as it always is, obviously, in I think every single Monster Hunter going forward since Freedom Unite. I think there's always been, Portable Third actually, I think there's always been something that's kind of caused your hunter to kind of encounter like a high tier enemy to kind of just show you what's going on, and then lets you play the game just to show you what you're going to probably go, you know, fight against kind of thing. But for now, we'll just watch people get hit. Shouldn't have laughed at Leon getting hit there. Oh, but it is funny. Oh. So here we go. Finally, going to be arriving on this strange island that's sprung out of nowhere, and see what we need to do. Finally get to control our character for the first time of this Let's Play. See the adventure, shall we? Oh, it's got to get used to having the camera there. That's my thing. I'm so used to just kind of speaking to myself in past videos. Now I have a camera there, I actually have something to look at and actually have something to talk to.
Hello?
So, yes, I'm here and I'm running. So, plays so well compared to old ones. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have to do the claw anymore, which feels so much better. Not having to like kind of contort my hand to the actual PlayStation in order to move the camera about. That was some good times. Good times. Right, so I'm just gonna dodge under this ship that's stuck, which I think is the ship we were on. Don't know how we survived. To be fair, there's no fall damage, so I know how we survived falling out of that ship onto this this island. I know what it is, by the way, for anyone who already played this game. I know what this island is. Island. Just to let you know, this is not my first time playing the game. I say that, even though it's probably still going to see me fail a lot. I am no way a professional Monster Hunter player. Just an avid fan, I guess, and really like the game. So I thought I'd do this as a return to form. It's my first video back to YouTube. Let's skip past the handler and just. So obviously I'm just skipping. I say skipping. It's more like I'm jumping forward further by pressing A on the Xbox controller here, just to obviously move quicker and get past this little bit quicker. Oh God, I do like this intro. Like, I think it's one of the. I say it's one of the better ones. I think the best one there is. I want to say. Is it Ultimate? I don't even know. I can't even remember. Like the one on the DS, the one where you're already on a sand ship and you're already fighting something and you're already climbing on board and grabbing it like the captain's hat and stuff. Now that was the intro. That was like peak kind of like fun time. But for now, we just have to deal with this weird volcanic island, which kind of shows you there what it really is. And it's a gigantic monster, really. I'm going to throw that out there and spoil it for everyone. It's a gigantic monster that we've just been on. And it's friggin' huge, as you can see. It's massive. So that's fun. So we'll be finding that and fighting that later on, I should say, as well. Oh, looking up. Bit of a dramatic, massive tree. Here's a massive tree. It's just a tree. This is the new world. Just a tree. Yggdrasil. It's not. It's just something else. Don't know what the tree's called. It's just a massive tree. There we go, there's a Rathalos there. Nice. Nice little nod. I don't even remember seeing that, actually. It shows how much I'm paying attention to this, am I? Right, it's just not. I guess, yeah. There we go. Oh, bit of a trouble brewing. Oof. That's not good. Right. Oh, finally into some action. Action. This whole thing is just me running around. It's going to be the first episode is just purely running. Right. Finally, like we can see it in the distance there, which is pretty sick actually. I can't actually walk back. I was attempting to walk back at that point just to have a look, but it actually won't let me look, so it's quite upsetting. Just wanted to see the monster move a little bit more.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it.
Ooh, lovely.
Well, part of one at least.
Oh, well, that's now mine. So let's open this up. Check what's going on. That's where we are.
Like we're right around here.
Which I did explain just now. And the red flag is where we need to go. It's the research. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Lovely. Makes it easier.
It would be best if we make our way to base.
Okay. Easy enough. That's what we need to do. So I have no weapon. It's just literally us finding our way and basically telling us where to go. So our actual quest. Okay, I was going to explain, but this is Monster Hunter World. This lovely and beautiful game. Oh, this game is amazing compared to the other ones, like compared to obviously Freedom Unite and stuff like that. It's amazing. For people that don't know why I'm referencing Freedom Unite so much, it was one of the Monster Hunters I Let's Played on this channel. I've got a complete Let's Play that you can watch. So if you feel like watching some nostalgic Monster Hunter, feel free to watch that after this video. And also subscribe if you want to. That would be greatly appreciated. Can't fight anything, so there's no point in trying to kill anything. Obviously, one of the main draws of this game is the little glow flies. These things, I'm not quite sure what they're called. They'll probably tell me in a second, but they will obviously show me points of information. But for now, we just need to go over to the Research Commission, which is that way, but there's a gigantic rock that's not normally there, is telling us to to go this way. So we'll just continue on. Scout flies, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Which is this way. So I'm probably, obviously, going a bit further than, you know, what is normally considered first playthrough. I'm just waiting for there we go. So that's gonna let me go through these vines, which is just kind of like a tutorial on showing us how to go through certain obstacles in the terrain, which is, in a set, to be fair, is actually incredibly neat. Like, it's one of the coolest things about this game is the fact that it's such an open kind of area compared to some of the older games, and you know, can't remember. Right, so I normally know quite a lot of monster names, but some of the new ones still elude me a little bit, so be prepared for me to butcher some names, as well as not know any of the names, which right now I don't know these guys. So I'm just gonna say these lizard people. People?
Easy there.
I wouldn't call them people. I mean, I did, but still. So what do you want me to do? Hide, right.
This way.
Even though they can clearly see us going to hide in here. Which normally, they'd... Actually, I don't really know. I don't normally hide. Having said that, I don't normally hide, so I don't know if this is actually how it works. But I feel like since they saw us go in, they'd know we're in there. But, oh well. Okay, it's safe. Right, we can go. I think it's this way we need to go? Yep. I'm still crouching. Let's just go. There we go. Oh, she has to go first. That's fine. You know. I would say they're using it as a way to load the next area. That's not the case. I think everything's already loaded. But I think they're trying to pace it out a little bit. So let's go. Right, this game is so good. The Scoutfly's doing it. Are they telling me to wait for her? Well, can I wonder if I can just go on ahead. I feel like... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it's letting me do stuff. There we go. So, obviously, one of the main things about this game is you can research the monsters. It's one of the coolest things. Obviously, I hate paintballs. One of the things I really hated about aiming, because I sucked at it. So now, obviously, finding a lot of research and kind of understanding the monster a bit, actually hunting the monster, as it were, is a lot better than just throwing a paintball and then knowing where it is. You kind of like track it down, find out where it is, and then you know where it is for the rest of the fight. I want to say this guy's Jagras, Great Jagras, or Jagras. It's something. I'm probably not saying it right either. It's not even the Jagras. But obviously, we're gonna go try and save the handler. Oh, field team leader saves us from dealing with it ourselves, which is lovely. You know, more the merrier. Means I don't have to do much. You know, be as lazy as I can as a hunter. Now let's go. Let's see where this goes. It's such a good intro. I do really like it. Kind of just like brings you into kind of like how things can happen, things can break. You know, interacting with the monster a little bit, and obviously already having monsters in the area as well. One of the things that the older games kind of did, if we run around this guy and kind of get under him, is some of the earlier quests would just have one monster. Now, because obviously it's kind of like an ecosystem, it's a large area. Depending on, you know, whatever mission you take, there'll always be kind of like a maximum of 3 monsters, which is amazing, and sometimes quite frustrating. We'll most likely see it in the future, in the coming videos. But yeah, it's one of the coolest things. It's just being kind of on a hunt with one monster, and you know you have to, like, say for instance, fight the Jagras that you saw, and then as you're fighting it, the other monster comes in and just kind of swoops in or runs in and kind of does some damage for you, which is lovely. Helps out the fight a little bit more, and you know, kind of gets you in the, you know, amazing, kind of like hunter mood.
Just look at this gate.
Which, dong bombs will come in handy in the future, definitely. So we'll have to prepare some of those and find them at least. Right, this is Astera. This is basically like the home base. Has everything we'll need. Right, so obviously we're part of the 5th Fleet, which is basically like a group of hunters that have come across to help obviously Astera with the monster problem. Obviously there's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th fleets that have already come before us, with a 5th group of them to come in to help. Obviously the most important ones to come in and help, because we will obviously inevitably save the world, because that's what we do. It's all good.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
Nice. I mean, you didn't. You know, it was the field team leader that helped, but you know, it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Catch you later.
You probably. I can't even remember if we see him again. I think we do. I think we see him a fair few times to try. Right. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
The name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
that's my reaction.
Incredible.
All the stuff.
Right?
To be fair, I don't rarely buy stuff. The more I think about it, we'll see that in the coming video. Let's be real. We'll see all of my bad habits and stuff as we go through this game. Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff that I'll have to account for. I think a lot of story at the beginning. We will get to fighting some monsters. Probably won't be in this episode. I do have to apologise for, but the beginning of this game is quite long, so we'll see. We'll see. Lovely.
Welcome to Astera.
I'm glad you made it somehow. I know you would, though. Gonna get some reading involved. I'll read this first bit. Might not read the rest of it. Actually, to be fair, if you want to read it, you can. You can always pause the video. I'll just continue along at a slow pace.
Your reputations precede you.
Thank you. But obviously, we're not all here for the story. And if you are, I'd highly recommend you play this game yourself or play along, just so you can obviously hear the story yourselves. But I'll just be here playing the game for fighting the monsters, which is something I really enjoy. So, if anyone wants me to read it, I guess, in the future, you can always comment below and let me know. Obviously, if you want me to read it. But for now, I'll just continue playing the game as how I normally play it. Obviously, I have played it for the story before. But obviously, this playthrough is just me to go through slowly and experience it with all of you guys. So the smithy is up on the second floor, which is up these long-ass stairs. It's going to be fun. There's this slow walk, which I'd love, you know, to run up, but sadly we don't have the ability to run until, I don't know, I think we see our Palico, I think? I don't know. So yeah, we'll, as I said before, I'll probably rotate through the weapons. Probably going to stick with the hammer the first few missions, just to kind of gather some weapons, gather some materials for different weapons to make. I know you start off with some fairly good ones, but I'd rather upgrade them all to like the next level, to just kind of have a better kind of standing before everything kind of comes crashing down on me and I start sucking with a greatsword or something. You never know. But we'll see. We'll absolutely see. So that's the smithy. Do I need to go in? I don't think I do. I think I can just follow the team leader. Yeah. Can I just? Yeah. That's absolutely fine. We can. I'll probably do a bit more in-depth look at the, you know, amenities around this place when, you know, when I need to actually go there. So there's no point in doing it in all of this episode, obviously.
Over here.
I'm just gonna see my cat. I missed my cat. He fell off the ship. Shouldn't have laughed. He's probably annoyed. But we'll see Leon eventually. Hopefully he's not in the fire. He's not. He's absolutely fine. We'll see in a second. This is where I'll be quite a lot. Canteen is one of the best things about Montana. I say one of the best things. Just helps you quite a lot actually. So I'll be using that. You'll see me eat something in pretty much every video. So let's be real. Like, I'm not talking about in game as well. I'll probably have a snack here and there, but no, it'll all be in game.
I knew you pulled through.
Oh, lovely. Have a cat back. Have a horn going off. I think that's us.
They're calling for a
council. There we go.
Yeah.
Some more dialogue going on. And again, I'll just slowly go through it. If you want to read it all, you can. Oh,
Let us begin council.
he's actually talking.
After tracking a migrating elder dragon
I'll probably
across
shut
the
up
sea,
for this.
The 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded.
Lovely, obviously. 5th Fleet,
Like to say a
bossing
few
it.
words?
Thank you, sir.
No,
We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
I'm just at the side light.
This
I'm
here
just not saying
represents a
anything.
core team. You should all get to know each other.
Lovely.
Looking
Oh,
forward to it.
obviously, provisions manager.
Now, down to
He's the
business.
commander, which is always nice.
The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros.
There you
Huge
go.
monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Which, just to make it easy for everyone, that was the thing
Research
we
Commission's
fell
job
on
is
at the
to
beginning of the
discover
game.
Exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But
With the Fifth's help,
No, I've
we
skipped.
will find the missing link.
That's going to be a problem.
Now we're talking.
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem.
Oh, there we go.
Securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick. Then
So
move
our
on.
first mission is to find a Jagras, which is the yellow creature that we saw pin down the
Make sure
handler.
these hunters have everything they need.
So that'll be the first one we take down on our quest to become the ultimate hunter. That's not the story, and I'm skipping this. I do apologize. I do need to slow down. But again, if you want to play this game for the story, I do highly recommend playing it yourself
Dismissed.
because it's just a really fun game. So, you know, can't really complain. So I believe. Okay, not even here. Oh, yeah, I even said it. I'm breaking the rules. I'm breaking the rules. So, no reading until some people tell me that I need to read. So, let's go. So, he's just basically told us that we can get our equipment in our room, which is where we'll head up now. And this is it. This is the I don't think we'll see this that much. I think this will probably be one of the only times I'm in here. I think you can edit your palico and stuff. Not, I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually done anything in this room, so we'll probably come back here from time to time and see what's going on. But for now, it's just kind of in here to show us that we can. Oh, lovely. That we can change our gear in the red box. So, excuse me. Obviously, another tutorial, armor, 5 pieces of protection, all that stuff. We'll start to learn that as the game progresses. But our first weapon will be, where is it? The iron hammer, which obviously, because I'm a hammer main, we're going to be using that for now. So, with our weapon in place, this is going to be the end of today's video. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do. It helps me out a lot. Comment below to tell me what you want to see in the coming videos. Follow me on Discord as well. There's a link in the description box below. I'm over there. You can chat to me and whatnot and just see general stuff in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.